Maintaining a green kitchen involves adopting practices and habits that minimize waste, conserve energy, and promote sustainability. So here with useful tips to help you maintain a green, sustainable kitchen is Mairlyn Smith. She's been doing it forever. You've been doing it forever, and you've always advised us, shop smart to stay green. These things all go hand in hand.
They really do. I was thinking that, you know, when I'm dying, I want my last words to be, honey, I love you, and don't forget to shop the fridge, freezer, and pantry.
See, these are good words.
It was, yeah.
Shop the pantry and go have a fart walk.
Yeah, there you go.
Mairlyn's words of wisdom.
Yeah, you see, because we throw so much of our food away.
Yes.
And, I mean, it's not only our money, but it's the natural resources, the water, the gas to, you know, transport things, to farm. I mean, we're just throwing it all away. We're wasting it. And so if we can reduce that waste, then we actually individually are making a difference. And that's huge. Sometimes you feel like you're not, right? So that would make a huge difference. So shop it and go to the grocery store with a menu idea and then just buy the stuff you need.
Not all the superfluous stuff that you do not need.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk about spices.
Yes.
What should we be doing?
Okay, so I just brought these 2 little jars over because those 2 I've had as long as my son is, he's 34. Okay. So those are really old. I think maybe the Smithsonian might be looking for them. But anyway, so what I do is when the spice is gone, I wash it out and I air dry it. I use a little brush and the whole thing and then air dry it and then I put new ones in. So it's the new spice in an old jar, okay?
Got it. Yeah,
and then I don't, you know, I just use my canning jars. And my bulk store, I can actually take the bottle, the jar, whatever, and they weigh it dry, clean. And then I go in to dump the stuff in, and then I just pay for what I actually put in.
That's so good.
Isn't that great? So there's no plastic at all used. It's all in my jars.
Yes.
And this little bit of onion powder was only 80 cents. So, like, come off it. Yeah.
You can save money.
You can save big
and
time
all that
money.
plastic stuff you're putting them in, you don't need it.
You don't need to. And then I have a kitchen garden. When I go outside of my back door, I grow all these different herbs: thyme, rosemary, sage. I got the whole song going on here.
Oh, these are so cute.
Aren't they so cute? Those are really old. Like everything I have is old anyway.
Which is not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing,
right? Keep
this year I grew purple sage and I dried it, and you know, I keep it in a paper bag. And when I want to crunch it up, then I'm just going to put it into my jar.
Beautiful. Yeah. So you've got that whole thing happening right outside. You've got a whole food garden, right? You got spices, kitchen garden.
That's
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about parchment paper because a lot of us rely on it, including me. Not great?
Well, it depends. Okay, so it depends on what municipality you're in.
Okay.
So some municipalities say you can recycle it or you can compost it. You really have to check it out.
Yes.
But the white one usually is a no, because it has some certain kind of silicone in it. But the unbleached one is maybe okay, but check. Always check. But tin foil, which is, you know, but you know what? If you got food on it, it contaminates everything. So I like these ones. These are reusable. I've had these for years. It's a Canadian company, and a reusable baking sheet, and also a foil. I even have one for my barbecue. Okay. So those are really handy. I really like them. Yeah.
Nice.
And then as far as wax paper concerned, once again, it's the waxing that isn't compostable. But if you have it with soybean, then it is. And so if you look at a health food store, some of the natural ones, then these ones would be able to be compostable. And then this even
wax,
right? And then also little sandwich bags as well. And these are recyclable, not compostable.
See,
so
there's a difference.
Yeah, there's a difference. Well, aren't those adorable?
These are so cute.
Yeah,
Have a nice day, kiddo.
Yeah.
A little sandwich
Mommy
in there.
loves you. Look, there's a little dialogue.
Oh, that's so nice. I want someone to make my lunch like that.
Yeah.
So nice.
Anyway,
okay, let's talk about our kitchen tools, and let's talk about some alternatives.
Okay, so pots and pans. Now, this cast iron frying pan I thought was my grandma's, but my concussions kicking in. I think it was my mom's. Anyway, but it's really old. Yeah. And so the point of the story is that you have to invest in them. So you invest in them, and it's like, you know, maybe I should have thought better when I married my first husband. You see, because it didn't work, right? And so if I've invested in my third husband. We've been together for it worked, you know. So make a good choice. Anyway, so and this pot is the same thing. It's stainless steel. Right. The only new one I bought in like the last 25 years is non-stick. Yes. And also size matters. I keep telling people this, but it's because you're not heating a great big pot. You're heating a little one for 2 eggs, right? Totally. And also look at the directions, because how you clean them is different for everybody, right? Yes. So if all else fails, read the label. Yes. Take care of your stuff. I've ruined pans by cleaning them improperly. Okay. And this is sort of a reference also to when, if you've got kids and they're leaving home, I got the cheapest set of pots possible for university, because who's got money? It's a false economy. Get the good pots and pans and keep them for your life.
right?
That's
Instead
a great
of having
gift.
pots and pans and everything at the bottom burns because they're bad.
They're bad.
So just get the good ones to begin with and keep them.
I like that. That's really good.
Keep them, keep them, keep them.
I like wooden spoons. These are really old, too. Never put them in the dishwasher. That'll ruin them. Don't leave them in the sink. They swell up and dry. So under water, cold or warm, whatever, soap, rinse them off and then let them air dry.
Beautiful.
Okay. All right, moving on.
Okay, next up, reusable bags.
Yes, okay. So, yes, reusable bags.
Yes,
so this is just a
about
regular, like a bag, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you wash it out and air it dry, wash it in warm soapy, not hot, and then, you know, you just air it dry like that, that's fine. But you can never use it with raw protein.
Right.
So no raw chicken, no raw...
I'm laughing because who would do that, but maybe people are.
Well, people have, and they go end up in the emerge and go, I have food poisoning. I don't know why. Well, I can tell you why. Anyway.
You marinated your chicken.
You marinated your chicken, and then you wash the bag, and now you're going to kill everybody. Anyway, so... And then there's these thicker ones that really last a really long time, so that's really good as well. So, yeah, okay. Now, here's my favorite one.
Yeah, tell me.
Get rid of the paper towels.
Yes.
Okay. I mean,
deforestation.
They're handy, and you can get, you know, recycled paper. I know. So what we use is I always thought my mom and dad were cheap, but here's old socks.
Yes.
And so, yeah,
the cheap people are the right people.
That's
They've been doing life properly.
They have been. And if it gets yuck, you throw it in the washing machine. I use cloth serviettes. These are as old. These were my mom's, so they're really old. Wrapping your produce in tea towels instead of paper towel.
Oh, that's nice.
And then my favorite one is when you clean the windows, vinegar, in newsprint. Newsprint works.
Yes.
No lint. Do we have time to talk about one more thing?
Go ahead, quick.
Okay, induction versus gas versus electric.
Yeah.
It's more expensive. You will save money in the long run, but you need new pots. So you really have to weigh things out. And you can't do everything.
Yeah.
So do what works for you and make a smaller footprint. But, you know, I mean, this is an investment.
Right, but you're going to go down that road.
I am. When my gas stove blows up, well, I hope it doesn't. That would be bad.
We don't want that to happen.
That'd be very bad.
But that's a good tip, and I didn't realize that. So thank you so much for that, Mayor.
Yay.
So from green cooking to green cleaning, Guests on Earth is a local, climate-friendly home care brand. Their award-winning plant-based starter kit breaks down dirt and grease for a residue-free finish. Everyone is taking home their all-purpose cleaner kit that's valued at $40.